Okay. Well, here we are. Truth be told, I guess it's been a little while since I've seen anyone make any videos on YouTube for Nova Blitz, so I thought maybe I'd go ahead and upload something for the viewing audience. I am an individual who plays far too much of this game, but I love it. I think it's a great game. I recommend it to anyone that is looking into card games, like, for instance, that have enjoyed Magic the Gathering or other things. The thing about like Hearthstone, I suppose, would be other things. The thing about it is it's very like time-based, so it's very fast-paced. That's the whole thing why it's called Nova Blitz. So if you're okay with things like, well, even Hearthstone, I think with Hearthstone you get turns, so I think that's actually a little different. But Hearthstone's timed, so is Magic though. I'm trying to think of things that are like Nova Blitz. It's very unique. There might be some card games out there, but basically you take the same turn, you take the turn at the same time as the opponent. And it can be quite entertaining, to say the least. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief, I'm going to show you what I've found to be two of the top decks, and then maybe show you another one in the game entirely. So you're about to see one form of like the aggro type deck. The aggro type deck, based on the cards that exist right now, the aggro type deck I believe is the best deck that you can make. The next best would be the Egg and Ice Dragon combo deck. Ice Dragon Control is what we call it. So the main two forms of decks basically are aggro and control. I have faced some very good decks out there that use control and have beat me sufficiently. So I shouldn't say that those are the best ones that exist, but I know that I have a version of this deck, Grim has a version of this deck, Uni has a version of this deck. So Goblin Aggro really is, one of the best decks you can possibly make. What you're witnessing right now is one of the best decks that exist. So you can see right now, though, I have missed a turn 2 unit drop. Basically what this means is, I don't know if you're paying attention, but I got 4 damage with the Goblin Rabble. I now need another unit drop, and as opposed to playing a Frantic Search, which could discard one of my useful cards, I can play Resupply, which gives everyone in my deck a +1 boost. This actually combos pretty well with another card in the deck, but it's something that a lot of people do not use for obvious reasons. It's very slow, clunky, and it generally can be kind of unreliable. But as you can see right there, I drew a Goblin Rabble. If I had one more energy, I could have played it right then and there. So Resupply does have some benefits every now and then. For the rest of the game, my units will have that +1 buffer, which can really help with cards like Goblin Rabble and Goblin Warbow, because it turns into a +2/+2 buffer. Now, if I played 2 resupplies or 1 resupply and the 1-drop Goblin Call card, then I've gotten even more buffs. So clearly, you can see it's a huge boon. I've chosen to play Bomb Juggler and the Goblin Rabble, just because I get more damage across. So there you go. The computer in this game is horrendously stupid. If you're going to be playing this, I'd really suggest playing with a friend. The computer doesn't really make the best decisions. Who can blame him? He's a computer, he doesn't know any better. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Now you see the game, you see what it's all about. Yeah, I mean, the computer's just gonna do some stupid crap, so I'm not really too concerned about blocking intelligently. But in a typical battle, you'll see actually what he's done there. You'll see a combination of like attacks and defenses on each side. Actually, we'll do different sorts of attacks, blocks. You can only block one unit for one unit. And if you attack the opponent, that's it. And one guy can block you, so it's a little bit unlike Magic the Gathering in that sense. You know, it's a really fun game. Yeah, I suggest to anyone out there who has a little bit of time. Obviously, I played this one because you can see his toughness is 10, so he can't be killed by these guys. Obviously, I'm going to attack with this one. I have nothing to fear. You know, if someone blocks him, whatever. And then, you know, with the others, I really had nothing to fear either. But the only thing I really have to fear ever is having someone block and not die. And even then, usually I just kind of attack. Basically, the general strategy of this deck is really just, it's not really too complex. It's basically just attack with everyone. You saw that he did give me back that bomb there that came from the bottom juggler. I really don't care about that. I'm more interested in the long term. But I will show you something that's cool about this deck. I can play down another Warlord Grimex, and then real quick when I play down this Goblin Rabble, I'll be doing 12 damage to that Junkyard tank. So obviously he is gone, as it were. You can see it only showed 9 because that's what he took before he died, but if he had a hitbox of 12, that guy would have taken 12 damage. So I'm just, you know, you can use different sorts of combos and stuff. Again, I've chosen to use Warlord Grimex in this deck. A lot of people don't. I think it's a great late game card, and it turns the aggro deck into more of like a long-term solution type deck. So it kind of gives it more options, and the game lasts a little bit. Yeah, I'll show you that deck one more time. And then I'll go ahead and I'll switch over to the Ice Dragon control after that. Sometimes you'll find people in this search. I always like to cancel and then restart it just in case. Occasionally there are people on. You see I'm on rank 10. It means I beat some people. It's the only way you can get your rank high is by actually beating people, not the computer, because the computer gives you such a low increase in your rank. Every month the rank resets, and then your rank is based on basically just, you know, the types of people that you defeat. If you defeat someone that's a much higher rank and it goes downward, so the higher ranks would be the single digits, then your rank would increase by a larger amount, obviously. And their rank would decrease by a larger amount. So you can really do some damage on the ranked servers. It's not going to be multiple. There's like no one playing. That's why I'm making this video, just to tell people, you know, hey, not only does this game exist, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, play this shit, man. Okay, so we got the computer again. It's called Sarah. And this hand sucks, because there's no one-drop unit, so I just went ahead and replaced that. But you can see here, this hand also is terrible. At least I have a resupply, that's the only good thing about it. So on turn 2, I guess I'll play a resupply. If I had a unit, though, I'd play it in place of the resupply, but... I mean, honestly, I had a unit 2-drop in the first hand, maybe I should have just kept that one. But at least now I have a drop 3 Captain Marcos. And he skipped his turn drops, but if I was facing like an aggro deck, I would be fucked right now because I had missed both of the first 2 turns with no unit drops. So this is an unreasonably bad starting hand for this, and yes, it does get that intense in the beginning of the game. but since nothing's going on right now, I'll just play the Captain Marcos. And it's like gonna double chill bolted, which means basically don't bother attacking. You know, it's -4 for a little while. We'll see if I can buff him later. I don't really know. Like, this seems stupid, but maybe like for long-term review, reasonable at least. I'm just gonna get 2 of these guys in play because you see, I have an Endless War in turn. They work really well with an Endless War. Captain Marcos works really well with Endless War. So I'll play a Warlord Grummax. Again, see, because I've done this now, the Phantom Destroyer cannot kill any of my units. I'm in a great situation. I can just go ahead and attack with everyone and not worry about a damn thing. And the computer is stupid. I mean, I'd at least block if I were the computer, but he decides not to, so now I do 14 damage. Now it's the next turn, and I proceed to basically kick ass. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Goose Juice into a Warlord Grummax, which combos really well with this Goblin Rabble, and then also this Bomb Jugglers. And now I attack him, and I pretty much, that's it. You know, that's pretty much the game. I mean, Captain Marcos is gonna hit that does 0 damage, but basically he can block the Warlord Grummax, but he's still taking, what is that? 22, so his correct block is right there. Because of that, I guess he's taking 25, so he's actually down to 1, I believe, should be what he's down to. No, okay, so I made a mistake in the calculation I thought I did. I don't know why. Anyway, that's Goblin aggro. Not really so much aggro you saw in that last game. The first game was a lot faster. Admittedly, I had a much better hand the first game than I did in the second game, but usually you also see a certain card. It's called the Goblin Battle Cry in this deck, and very often you'll get in the first hand. For you, optimally, you want it in the first hand you get in the game. Just so you can come out swinging. You know, you basically play the card, and it moves the 3 goblins in your deck to the top, gives them +2/+2. So it's really a really solid deck if utilized correctly. A lot of people do not use tech with these cards. They usually use the nature, but I use tech because I really like how reinforcements works really well with Goblin Rabble. And you saw Captain Marcos. Well, I really like how he works with Endless War. And Endless War is a card that works really well with surprise attacks. So these cards all kind of go together really well. Frantic Search is the only card advantage in red, and you will need that unless you're using like green or something else, you know, to give you some other sorts of card advantage. So let's go over to Nature and Chaos then. This is the Ice Dragon control. Very good one as well. Let me show you how this one works. Go ahead and start to connect here. Ice Dragon control is actually very, very good against Goblin aggro. It's made for Goblin aggro. There's some. I'll show you like an example of like a Urkham Jin deck next. There's some really decent control decks with Urkham Jin and Arcane. A lot of people use Ice Dragon and Arcane decks like that, and they'll play like the egg and you know, summon the Ice Dragon using the egg and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I really like Time Stop. I really like how Time Stop locks the opponent down, and other spells, or not really spells, I guess they're called powers in Nova Blitz, but things like things like Ice Storm and Teleport actually used in this deck as well, provided you don't have a Kaiju in your hand, because those can actually get in the way. Teleports work very well with the Ice Dragons. Yeah, I'm gonna, because of the reasons I've been saying, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this, but just to give you a heads up, the only hand I'm keeping is a hand with the Verdant Druid in it. I need the Verdant Druid just for the increase in speed, because like I said, this is control, so I really need the Verdant Druid. Or otherwise, I'm looking for a boost juice. Actually, I will take a boost juice, just a boost juice. Boost juice, you didn't see it in the last game for some reason. I have it in the other deck too. I have it in the aggro deck. But a boost juice, you play a cost 2, and you get 4 energy. You can just use that energy on whatever. Boost juice is really nice. Really nice card. Yeah, so I'll just, play the Ancient Egg. I'm gonna go ahead and block the clock. Okay, didn't attack, but mutate combos the Ancient Egg. So I get a Primal Hunter, which goes into this guy. I'll just rebirth. So, realistically speaking, if the computer were not a stupid piece of shit, he would be blocking this Primal Hunter and not to attack him. Which is why I also have the ability to attack with the Verdant Druid. But the computer is a stupid piece of shit, so it doesn't attack. Okay, so he plays the 8-8. Basically at this point, I pretty much won already. Primal Hunter is a great control card, because I can play him and kill anyone that I want to. That's it. Now, his only move here, right, so I'm doing what I would call forcing a block. In other words, he can't attack me, and the only way that he can actually survive is by blocking the Primal Hunter. But again, you're a stupid piece of shit, so what are you gonna do? Anyway, this was my control deck, and I won in 4 turns. You see, I mean, honestly, that's not supposed to happen. You see, those creatures are so weak, they were like 2. Realistically, what's supposed to happen is that I'm not supposed to be able to kill the enemy on turn 4 with that fucking deck. I'm supposed to. It's supposed to go for a lot longer. The deck is built for a long battle. So with these AI matches, you're not really seeing like the not really seeing the full picture. Hold on a second. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and restart another match with Primal Call again. So we're just gonna do it one more time. We'll see if the computer actually chooses a decent deck this time and makes it last a little bit longer than 4 freaking turns. But maybe it will, maybe it won't. I suppose we'll just wait and see. Anyway, if you're liking the game, it's free. It's a free game to play. Really enjoyable to play. Really fun game. Generally speaking, the game is very enjoyable, especially when you're playing against real people. And I'd really like to get a real person to show you how that works. But I'll show you the other deck too. I have one more deck, just for an example of what like cards like Urkham Jin can do. So pretty impressive. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Okay, so here we see that I'm actually facing someone, Comics Plus, and he's quit. So, you know, if you ask me why would anyone play this game just for the purpose, but you did see that my points went up more than they would have against an AI. But why would, like what I was saying was, why would anyone play this game just to play the AI? Because basically that's what that person does. He basically, when he connects with me, maybe he just doesn't like me, but when he connects with me, he quits immediately. I have never played a game with Comex Plus. The second I connected with him, when I started this game up again like a couple weeks back, I connected with this guy and I never played again. Like I never played against him. He would connect with me and he would quit almost immediately. I mean, I was like, what the hell is going on here, man? I don't want to play the AI. You know, I play this game to play other people. So why? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, so he's connecting to me and he's like seeing me and he's like, oh no, I don't want to play this guy. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Okay, you play this game to make a deck and play against other people. The AI, as I've just shown, is a fucking idiot. Okay, there's nothing remotely redeemable about the AI. Anyway, I digress. Enough of the ranting. I don't know what's become of Comics Plus. I don't know what he's doing. He might be waiting a second. Sometimes they go into draft. But you see what I mean? Like, I'm scrounging the search for people right now. This is draft, by the way. Now, how draft works in this game is if you made a draft deck, you basically choose cards from different packs and add them to a total aggregate list, and this is your deck. In Constructed, there's a limit to the amount of same cards you can put in your deck. You can only put up to 3. In Draft, you can just have as many as you want. But you have less cards to choose from, obviously. So you don't get to build your deck either. Just basically, you play with what you pick, kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. Doesn't look like Comics is here, so I'm gonna go back, see if he's in like the Constructed again. I mean, you know, I think it's ridiculous, man. I really do. Like, I don't understand, you know. I love playing against people. That's it. You know, I love playing against people. It's really all it boils down to. You don't want to play another person. That is just first of all, it's very cowardly. Okay, it shows me that you're not willing to put the effort into making a deck and then facing another individual. But then it shows me that he's never faced me. You know what I mean? I've never faced this guy before, so it's like, yeah. I mean, I used to. I don't know if you saw my friends list, but it was extensive. I used to play this game a lot a couple years ago. I stopped. I focused on a lot of other things in my life, like work, you know, jobs, stuff like that. That worked for a bit, and eventually I got a really, really, really good internet connection again, and you know, I decided to go back into Nova Blitz, among other things. So, well, here I am. Trying to play some Nova Blitz, and some guys give me the cold shoulder. Oh well. This will be the second game against the computer. And maybe you'll get to see something cool. I did get to show you the Ancient Egg plus the Mutate combo. That was cool. Basically, the Mutate reverses the power and toughness of the card, and so you actually get a little, you get to draw something Wow, you reverse the pilot card. This is a great opening hand for me. This is a perfect opening hand for me. I don't care about using all my cards because I have a Frantic Search. So the Frantic Search goes really well with the Boost Juice because the Boost Juice wastes a card. It's really a disadvantage of using Boost Juice because you actually lose a card. But I find that Frantic Search pairs so well with it that I almost really don't care about using Boost Juice right now. Like, I'll use it, and then if I end up getting the Frantic Search, you know, then all the better, basically. Yeah, so in this case, I'd go Boost Juice, Ice Storm, and realistically this would happen in a main game, because we're only on turn 2 and he already has 2 people. Well, in a Goblin aggro deck, very often on turn 2 he's going to have like 3, so using that then is actually pretty appropriate. And then I'll go ahead and use the Frantic Search, because I don't need that teleport right now, and I'm frantically searching for something different. So let's go ahead and just use that there. And so this time I'll use the Call the Horde. That's the name of this deck is Primal Call for a reason. This card is amazing. I'll use the deck with Strength 10 or more. It costs 2 less and move up 6 spaces. So everyone except for the Primal Hunter. And I'm going to go ahead and mutate just so I can draw into some cards maybe that I might want. So I'm kind of cycling right now. Kind of use that for the cycle card. Alright, so you did see that I drew a Kaiju. Very useful with the teleport. Very useful. So I'll play the Cold Colossus. And he can basically just attack with everyone because I'm about to kill every single guy that he has with my Cold Colossus. Meaning he can't block my Cold Colossus with a single person. He does he does do a lot of damage. Meaning I can only use the Cold Colossus one time, but it was a hell of a time, wasn't it? Okay, so here's the next hand. The next card I just drew, right? Because of the Call of the Horde, I'm literally top decking gold right now. But he plays the Goblin Firearms and gets me. Fair enough. No, I didn't defeat him. It will happen. I hated that one. That was ridiculous. Alright, so now I play the Primal Call. And usually what Uni and I will do is we'll do like the best 2 out of 3. So one of us will win a series and move on to the game, but the game doesn't really work that way. I mean, you can switch decks as much as you want. But yeah, we do like best 2 out of 3 just for consistency's sake. I like to see if a certain deck can beat another deck or not. You know, very often luck will play into whether or not you beat me one time or something. So yeah, I like to see if I can beat the person, like actually beat them, not just like, you know, luck top deck against them or something. That's just what I think. But you saw what I was doing. I was doing a lot of card manipulation and cycling one. Yeah, you know, this is a cool aspect of this deck. A lot of people cycle with Arcane too. They use like card cycling tricks with Arcane. If I can use a Call the Horde and then top deck like a million, you know, amazing cards, obviously I'm gonna fucking do that. So. Heard what I said earlier, I'm gonna replace this. Look at that hand. Okay, so no turn 1 for him. That's good news for me. At least I'm not, you know, sweating in my boots right now. So yeah, I'll use the Frantic Search. That was really good. That was really good what I drew there. Now I can do a turn 3 Boost Juice the Primal Hunter with the kill. It's always nice to play the Primal Hunter with oh, never mind. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, it's always nice to play the Primal Hunter with the kill. So that's what I do. Primal Hunter, and the kill is my caster. And now I can block the Dire Crab. Realistically, I also kind of want to kill the dire crab, so yeah, I'll just attack him now. So that's 40 damage. Next turn, I'll actually mutate. This is nice. I'll kill this guy. I don't need to use the forensic search right now. I mean, I guess I'll attack. At this point, you should probably block, but you know, the computer's just a piece of shit. I mean, it looks like I win the game, because look, I have a teleport. And if you look at his life total, it's at 11. So Kaiju has overrun 25 attack. So we're looking at least 13 damage to him. And that'll do it. Alright, let me show you like an arcane aggro deck. This is what I call arcane aggro. It's only aggro because if I play a Kenji's double, the deck has the potential to be extremely lethal with that Kenji's double. I do have the ability to just really end you, if you will. I'm just looking at the deck right now. Realistically, people do use this with like surprise attack, but then they'll also get look at other cards like Mirror Image. Mirror Image is a well-known card. You do see crafting that takes a little bit. And you can spend money to get more of those, but you can accumulate them without spending any money. It is possible. I know that I've done that pretty consistently. Yeah, I'm just trying to look around. This deck, I feel like it almost like needs something extra, you know. But does it have a Teddy Bomb? I feel like when I started playing this game, I did use the Cyclo Pulse. It does. I do have Teddy Bomb. Let's we're gonna do a shift. We're gonna kind of shift the focus of this deck over into more of the aggro side. So I'm gonna use Endless War. I'm gonna let's take out the Quantimuses. We'll put in 3 of these. Cyclo Pulse. I love the Cyclo Pulse, yeah. It's just, they're so fucking good. So fucking good. So I'll be at 41 right now. And then we can bump up the Endless War. I have another one of those too. So now we're at 42. And no, I idea what I'm doing with Finger of Death either. I mean, Finger of Death is good for like control. I'll remove the Finger of Death for now, and we'll leave this as is. So now I've added another critter, a low costing one too. And just in general, like this deck, I think just gets a lot better now. I have a Grasping Horror, and I could add another Grasping Horror then. Anyway, this deck just gets a lot better. It has some crazy things it can do. I don't even know if I want another Urkum Djinn. That is something I should have saved up for. Also, it's always good to check something that this game does. They can offer you cards right here too. So if like an Urkum Djinn were here, like I could buy it for a pretty like sick deal. There's a For the Cause right there. For the Cause is really solid. Actually, like you saw there, like you can buy things for money, like real money. Actually, like I'll take it. Let me let's see, because this goes really well in this deck. So go ahead and up this one. I really like the For the Cause. It's a good turn 4 play right there. Take out a Resupply. I only really need 2 of those. I mean, they stack well together. That's the only reason I have their Resupplies, because they stack well together. Let me see if I can find something else. I just added a Cycle Ball, right? I got 3 of those. I have some problems with the Cycle Pulse, really. I don't see anything. I don't see anything that like strikes me as being, you know, oh my god, this is it. I need this in this deck. I really like the For the Cause in this deck. I really like it. Like really like the For the Cause. There's always the Boom Tinker, which for some reason I don't have. Yeah, why not have like 2 Boom Tinkers? So we can just get rid of these resupplies. I have 6 of them anyway. And I just need like 300 more and I can craft a Boom Tinker. Basically you just look for like, okay, so what do I have like more than 4 of? Because you only allowed like 4 in the deck and you just go, oh. So you can like play this game small amounts of money. Just like that. Really, what we're really looking for is stuff like whoa. I mean, I never use a tech avatar, so I just get rid of that, but I've absolutely decimated my divine. So I just keep on selling everything in my divine. I don't use divine. I still have judgments though, just in case I want to go back in that direction. Oh, judgment is solid. Solid. Alright. So where was I? Yeah, go back here. We'll add another grim tinker with this one. Just in case. Just in case I want to, you know. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, so this looks pretty good now. This looks pretty good. Let me see how it works. I'll try it out a few times for you, and then we'll be done. This is a rather long video at this point. Getting into 41 minutes here. Alright. I'm okay with this one. I can at least twist its fate into a better hand. That's my own. If I want to. I mean, I already have the means of like getting a Teddy. I would really only twist its fate if I drew the monsters. If I drew any unit, I would twist its fate. Because I have the rise to I just realized the reason why I like the Diplomatus is because I have now I'm torn. Like now I'm kind of torn. I really am. Because like I really like the Diplomatus, but you know what I should use with this deck though? I should honestly use the construct that brings all the other constructs back into play. You're gonna see some golem. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. How many world crushes do I have? Just one. Yeah, I'd honestly, I'm fine with this. I'll even add like a grasping more, just to be like, yeah, here it is. I set Deja Vu at 2. I'd almost be like, why have it? Honestly, it seems redundant sometimes. So let's see how this works. Did I add the diplomacies? No, I didn't. Add in another grasping order. I think this should be fine. Let's see how this works out. So yeah, you can see the deck building gets pretty intense sometimes. If you want to head in a certain direction, you need to be able to craft your deck well. I mean, it's just everything that goes into like Magic Gathering or something. I haven't played Magic in a little while, but I did get hooked on this stuff. Okay, so I want to get another Kenji's double, just because. Let's go ahead and attack. Kenji's double is like an offensively defensive card. I can kind of force them to block. If he were like a regular player, he would have blocked both. But he's just a stupid computer, so it doesn't. Now, I'm gonna take the damage here. Play the surprise attack. I'm about to play 3 surprise attacks in a row. So that's typically how I win these games instead. And I am just going to go ahead and start attacking with everyone. You can kill the Torgan if you want, I don't really care. And just double, surprise attack. See, he can't really kill me, so I have no problem attacking them. This is somewhat realistic. Usually the online players will be somewhat faster than the computer. I'll try to play something before I get in my surprise attack. But even if I were playing an online player, you would have no way to know that I have a third surprise attack on the line, which is exactly what I feel here. I feel like a twist of fate from there, right? Because I get the card advantage from Kenji's that works with twist of fate. And it all works together. At that point, you're hoping to have won the game, though, after 3 surprise attacks. So, go figure. Well, I'm just coming to an hour here. I'll make this short. We'll do one more game with the Arcane Aggro and see if I can pop off this other combo that's in this deck.